GTA 6 isn't even out yet, but before we dive deeper, let's settle something. Who do you think is the real main character of GTA 6? Jason or Lucia? Drop it in the comments right now and prove your side. And believe it or not, some features have already been cut. Yep, things fans were excited for, rumors we all started to believe, and even mechanics shown in early leaks might not make it into the final game. Now, before we dive in, remember, none of this is officially confirmed by Rockstar. These are reports and leaks, which means some of it could change. But it's worth talking about, because if certain features don't show up when GTA 6 finally releases, at least we'll know what happened, and we won't be completely crushed. The hype around this game is insane, and with so many rumors flying around, it's easy to start thinking every single one is true. But today, we're breaking down the content and features that may have been scrapped, so you can keep your expectations real. Stick around till the end, because some of these cuts are honestly surprising. Let's start with something small but interesting, the Jay Norris random encounter. If you played GTA 5, you remember Jay, the Life Invader CEO who met his end thanks to Michael and Lester. Well, in the 2022 GTA 6 leaks, there was a scene where NPCs were talking about him, almost like a little Easter egg connecting GTA 5 and GTA 6. But here's the catch. It looks like Rockstar scrapped that idea. The event showed up in the leaks, but it hasn't appeared in any updated builds since, which probably means the devs decided to cut it. It's not a big gameplay feature, but it would have been a cool callback to GTA 5. And honestly, it shows how even small details can change during development. Next up, let's talk about music, because this one had fans really hyped. When those early screenshots dropped, people noticed Jason lifting weights with earbuds in and Lucia also rocking earphones. That kicked off a huge rumor that for the first time, GTA 6 would let us listen to the radio and music outside of vehicles. Imagine jogging through Vice City or hitting the gym while vibing to your favorite track. It sounded amazing, but according to recent reports, that feature might not be happening. Right now, music is still tied to cars only, just like in previous games. Maybe Rockstar changes it later, maybe not. But as of now, listening to the radio on foot seems to have been left out. By the way, bigger question, who's the real face of GTA 6? Jason or Lucia? I want you to fight it out in the comments. It's a small thing, but when you think about how much detail Rockstar puts into their worlds, it would have been a nice touch. Another feature that showed up in the 2022 leaks but didn't survive development is the prone mechanic. Yep, we actually saw the player character lying flat on the ground, sneaking or crawling through certain areas. It looked like Rockstar was experimenting with adding more stealth options to GTA 6, but according to newer builds, that ability has been removed. No more going prone. Now, is this a game-breaking loss? Not really. GTA has never been about tactical crawling like in military shooters, but at the same time, it could have added another layer of gameplay variety, especially during stealth missions or shootouts. It's one of those features that sounds small, but once you see it cut, you can't help but wonder how it might have changed the experience. Now this one stings a little. Dual wielding weapons. Fans have been asking for it forever. And when early leaks showed characters holding items in both hands, people got their hopes up. After all, we could dual wield in Red Dead Redemption 2, and even GTA. San Andreas had it way back. But here's the reality. According to reports, dual wielding was never actually planned for GTA 6. Those trailer moments, like the woman holding two hammers, were just NPC animations, not a player feature. It's disappointing, because having Jason or Lucia blasting with two pistols at once would have been epic. But Rockstar seems to be going for balance and realism instead of over-the-top chaos this time. Still, it leaves us thinking, if RDR2 could do it, why not GTA 6? Let's talk about the map, because this rumor had the community buzzing. For a long time, players believed GTA 6's map would be shaped like a panhandle, with multiple connected regions and islands. It sounded ambitious and gave fans hope for a massive Florida-inspired layout. But according to newer reports, that's not the case. Instead, GTA 6's world will focus on a single, large island, more in line with how GTA 5 was designed. Now, before you get disappointed, remember, Rockstar is famous for squeezing insane detail into every square mile. A single island doesn't mean a smaller world. It means a tighter, richer one. And if the leaks and trailers are anything to go by, Vice City and its surrounding areas already look huge. So yeah, the Panhandle dream might be gone, but what we're getting still looks like Rockstar's biggest world yet. Here's a big one that most fans don't know. At one point, GTA 6 was supposed to have 3 protagonists, not 2, according to leaks and reports. Rockstar's early drafts included an older police officer, his troubled son, and the right-hand man of a Colombian drug lord. The story was way darker, focused on the drug trade, and even carried the working title Project Americas. But here's the twist. Take-Two, Rockstar's parent company, reportedly thought it was too dark. Over the years, the script was rewritten multiple times, At one point, the female cop was swapped in, then an ex-soldier. Another feature that showed up in those early leaks was a dynamic cover system. It looked a lot like what we saw in The Last of Us Part 2. Characters sliding against walls, shifting in and out of cover in a more fluid way. On paper, it sounded like a step forward for GTA's combat. But here's the thing. Reports suggest Rockstar scrapped it. Why? Probably because it didn't feel smooth enough. The leaked version looked clunky, and Rockstar doesn't settle for half-baked mechanics. Instead, they've built a new cover system from the ground up. And while we haven't seen all the details yet, insiders say it's much more polished and realistic than the one they dropped. So yeah, the dynamic cover system might be gone, but what's replacing it could be far better. Here's a feature that would have been absolutely insane: natural disasters. For a while, there were strong rumors that GTA 6 would include things like hurricanes and tornadoes, which would randomly hit the map and completely change the gameplay. Imagine being in the middle of a high-speed chase when suddenly a storm tears through Vice City. Pure chaos. But according to Rockstar Universe and other insiders, that idea has been scrapped. The likely reasons? Either technical limitations or the fact that disasters like that could break the flow of missions and open-world freedom. As cool as it sounds, it might have been more frustrating than fun. Still, the thought of surviving a Vice City hurricane is something fans will probably dream about for years. Another rumor that got fans excited was the idea of a Disney World-style parody inside GTA 6. If you remember, older GTA games like Vice City had ads for Fun World, which was clearly Rockstar poking fun at big theme parks. So when leaks hinted at an amusement park in the new game, people started imagining roller coasters, mascots, and a wild Vice City version of Disney World. But according to recent reports, that feature isn't happening, at least for now. Sources suggest the parody theme park idea was dropped during development. It's a little disappointing because Rockstar's humor shines in those over-the-top parodies. Still, with how massive GTA 6's world already looks, it seems they've chosen to focus their energy that came out of the 2022 leaks. Robots. Yeah, buried in those files were mentions of robotic characters or tech being part of GTA 6's world. For a while, fans thought Vice City might include futuristic elements or maybe even robotic NPCs tied to side missions, but according to new reports, those robots might have been cut. Even the insiders aren't completely sure though. It could be that they're still in the game, just hidden deep in parts no one's seen yet, or that Rockstar decided the idea didn't really fit the tone of GTA 6. Either way, it's one of those odd features that may have just been early experimentation, cool on paper, but not essential to the final vision. Let's clear up another rumor: the burglary minigame. At the end of GTA 6's first trailer, we all saw a store being robbed, and fans instantly thought burglary side missions, like in San Andreas, were making a comeback, sneaking into houses, stealing goods, escaping before the cops arrived. It sounded like a perfect fit for Vice City's crime world, but according to insider reports, that's not the case. What we saw was likely just a scripted story event or a location-specific robbery, not a full burglary minigame you can trigger whenever you want. It's a little disappointing, because those missions in San Andreas were fun and gave players extra freedom. Still, GTA 6 already looks stacked with activities, so Rockstar probably felt it wasn't needed this time around. So yeah, that's the rundown of features and content that either got cut, changed, or probably never existed in the first place. And here's the thing, it's always better to keep expectations realistic. Leaks and rumors can create hype, but not everything we hear will make it into the final game. Rockstar has a history of testing crazy ideas, keeping some, and cutting others. That's how they refine their worlds. Even without these features, GTA 6 is shaping up to be the most ambitious and immersive game Rockstar has ever made. So instead of stressing over what's missing, we should focus on what's actually coming, because from what we've seen so far, it's going to blow us away. Now I want to hear from you. Which cut feature do you wish made it into GTA 6? Dual wielding? Natural disasters? The burglary minigame? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit like, share this with a friend, and subscribe for more GTA 6 news, theories, and breakdowns. Trust me, this is just the beginning of the journey.